Did I fall susceptible to letting myself down, setting the standard? And it's like, well, simply because I just wanted to. Hello, you guys. I am Leah Olivier. I am the CEO/founder of the vegan herbal lifestyle brand Floism. And today I am coming with my, I believe, third or fourth episode of my series, What's Tea? It's a blog segment where I kind of conform my website community, more so my blogs, that space, and then my YouTube, my content channel, the Floism YouTube content channel. And these particular blogs just are my way of conveying just a little bit more about me, my experience, how I feel about things. I really appreciate my perspective. I don't know if that's biased or not, maybe so, but I do appreciate my perspective, and I do see, and I've noticed that it definitely does help people, just perspective in general, but particularly what I have to say. So I am going to be reading my most recent blog, my 8th blog. Right, you guys, blog number 8, I choose evolution. So I'm back and still feeling human. I honestly theorize because life has shown nothing truly is linear. It has grown my appreciation for my current. This week, I am feeling particularly human because of some expectations I set, which has let me down. Now, I am aware that expectations are somewhat a manifestation of what an individual, in this case me, would want to experience in an unforeseen circumstance. It is like assuming, very ignorant. It is a perception thing, meaning it is created by us to control external predicaments. Now, I want to emphasize that having expectations and assuming aren't malicious nor completely ignorant forms of literature, but merely an illusion which takes us out of the current illusion, which disrupts the already distorted mind. The truth, well, at least my truth is, things are pretty simple. Archer, tunnel vision simple. I don't distort my reality to make it make sense to my ever-evolving mind for the most part. I grow with the complexities of life. See, because when I distort my reality, which looks like setting a money goal in my new workspace based off other folks' experience for the sake of my comfort, my struggling, clinging mind made a choice. And that was to believe any issue would instantly dissolve and I would simultaneously be more content. It worked for a set number of individuals, so it seemed, in the manner of what they shared, and I assumed because I wanted to, comfort, control the narrative/reality of my life. I assumed all that I've seen would be my dream. This past work week, outside of Floism, my seed money job has been one for the books. I'm making shit money if I compare. Alone, I'm doing better than the day before. In theory, I feel I deserve a level of respect. I go above and beyond. I am attentive. I am filled with integrity, and knowing me, for the most part, I mean well. I list those things to give folks an insight of my internal perspective of myself. A glimpse at least. I have an amazing work ethic and tend to not need much. I am also not fond of working with others. I hate when customers go off script and attempt small talk. Also, I have a tendency to not like being corrected or even spoken to in a non-inviting and calm manner. These things conflict with each other. I mean, well, I just like some external, consistent support. I hold myself up tenfold and wouldn't have it any other way. I've lived a life where I've never truly felt seen or heard, which has caused me to, in the current day, be very, very independent and avoidant. Those all conflict. I've come to terms that there are few things of life, dualities, complexities, simplicities, comparison, and not being linear. Having expectations are normal, necessary, and vital. They give us the opportunity to learn more about ourselves and can be used to help navigate through our life. Be careful though, like everything, watch your attachment to your expectation. Try not to base them off anything but what is directly in front of you. Drop the illusion within the illusion. The first layer is enough. You and current are as powerful and capable as you allow yourself to be. Nothing is linear but lines. Everything isn't always clear. Do me a favor and I'll do you one. You can live a life of regret, which shows you made a choice to not reflect, or you can reflect, refract, redirect, and pursue. Thank you. It's the tea, y'all. This particular blog, I actually made it from the current day of this film about 5 days ago. And I've had some more perils, some more complexities, some more simplicities, just more life happen in between. And this is still very prominent, and this is still very vital to me. Just reading back on it, I feel like kind of closed the gap of depth within myself. It's like I had another moment with myself, like just the vulnerability, how logical my perspective is. It's like, oh, I acknowledge this, and I see this, and I theorize this, and I'm just like, golly, like, whew, like, oh, Jesus, that's a lot. And I know that, that's just my best way of trying to convey and connect and share as best as I possibly can. I am very grateful to have had these humbling experiences along the lines of, again, the setting a standard for myself based off of, honestly, a narrative that I was going along with, like, willingly. And it's not so much, like, it's not genuinely that, like, in your face. It's just a manner of, like, the particular, my other job is, like, it's something that trends on, like, social media or something. So when I look it up and stuff, and it's like just seeing other folks' experience with my particular job and, like, watching them, like, just, and it's so many things play a part in that, like location, who you are as an individual, the people you interact with, like, just certain stuff like that. And it's like, I'm aware of all these complexities. It is though, sometimes I feel when you're already, which I already said in like a lower portion in one of the paragraphs, how I kind of took this turn on where, I'm like, I have this life where I've never really felt seen. It's like just that shift in the blog. It's just like, it's so like, like, okay. And I remember when I was writing it, like, it just was flowing out of me. I felt as if it was appropriate, and it also gave purpose as to why I would be someone seemingly quote unquote so practical, which is how I see myself to an extent, very practical. And I can see beyond a lot of those facades, and I can see beyond a lot. And it's like, well, how did I fall susceptible to letting myself down, setting this standard? And it's like, well, simply because I just wanted to, like, just feel like there's just a little bit, a lot, not a little bit, but of a lot of longevity, like external support. And it's like, I support myself so hard. And again, I wouldn't change that for the world. And that's how it is supposed to be. But it's like, you can go so long. And I definitely do have my support in my avenues, and it's beautiful and I love it. Maybe that's the human in me that's just so endless, but I definitely like wanted to make that connection as far as this emotional turn. Like, how did I end up in this predicament where I would rather live in this illusion of, okay, well, this happens to you, so this is going to happen to me. I know that's not how life works. That has never been that. Not saying it doesn't happen, but in that particular avenue, like, no, things like that just don't happen. Like, oh, this is happening in your life, so this is going to happen in my life. No. I think if that was possible, a lot of people would be in a lot of different places. So I felt susceptible because I wanted to. That's honestly it. Is I wanted to be able to just have some type of comfort in the unknown. And again, dropping an illusion in an already an eluded space is like, oh my God, like this is extremely draining, it's tiresome, it does not make sense. Of course it doesn't make sense. Things are so simple. You gotta either sit this out. It's so many other avenues. If you want to get from point A to point B, it's avenues, and there's always a way. If you want it to be a way, there's always going to be a way. So this is a beautiful blog. I really loved writing it. I loved reading it. I love the discussion. Please share, continue to watch, continue to subscribe, continue to support, follow all of the social media pages. Each platform of social media has content that's like specifically tailored to the, what is that called? It's specifically tailored to the algorithm of the platform. We are on Spotify, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on TikTok, we're on Shopify. So I hope you guys enjoy. Again, with those sources of social media, please share topics, share how you feel. I love perspective. I love to learn, and I love to understand and experience. So thank you guys for the support. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.